Welcome to the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast with intuitive lightworker, national speaker, metaphysical teacher, and best-selling author Lisa Kessler. What is it you want to manifest? Are you looking to increase your income, change careers? Maybe you want to manifest a new home or a new car. Are you ready to bring love into your life? You have come to the right place.
Hello, everyone. I'm so glad you're here today. I just finished a 4-day manifesting challenge, which they're always so inspiring to me to see people finally figure out, oh my gosh, this is the dream I can't live without, and how they're going to get there. It's so inspiring to see women who are ready to change their life and really want to do it differently this time. And that brings me to what I want to talk about today, which is why working with a manifesting coach can sometimes be a really great idea. It can unlock, get you to the next level. Unlock that door. And if you have been trying to manifest some change into your life and you've been doing all the right things, you've been meditating, you've been writing down your goals as if you already have them, you have crystals, you're trying to do all the things, but you still feel stuck. Or maybe you have no trouble manifesting the small things, but the really big changes that you want to see in your life, your 5-year plan is maybe not headed in the right direction, then getting a coach really can make sense, because I'll give you quite a few things here on my list. But basically, when you decide that you are going to work with a coach, it becomes building a support system for yourself where you can always reach out for guidance when you need it, and you have a little bit of accountability, and mostly what we work on is a lot of energy work. So this kind of leads me into how manifesting coaching is really different than therapy or traditional life coaching kind of thing, because a lot of my clients actually are therapists. and therapy, I think, is such a powerful, amazing way to heal trauma, work through your past, and really get a handle on who you are today. And they can help you get through diagnosing different things, if it's an ADHD kind of thing or OCD or whatever kind of psychological challenges you may be facing. That really is what therapy is for. They're going to go through and look at the past and bring things up so that you can help deal with them and find tools to get through it. That is not what manifesting coaching is about. And then there is traditional life coaching that people think about, where they're setting these simple goal-oriented, action-based steps that they're going to do, and then they have a check-in and you make sure that you're being held accountable. Manifesting coaching, on the other hand, is really focused on energy, mindset, and alignment with the universal energy around you, so that you can really unfold your dreams for your highest good, which means it could be so much better than what you thought you were wishing for. That is what manifesting coaching, that's where we really are different, because we're focused on your frequency. And also, when I start with a new client, we always pull cards for the next 12 months so that we can get a handle on, this is the month you should slow down and rest. And this is the month when you're the phoenix rising from the ashes. So you need to really push. This is your big month. Take chances, take risks, and we look at all these things. You might have a card where it's the month to work on relationships and healing relationships or making new relationships, that kind of thing. So that is something that manifesting coaching does that's a little bit different than life coaching and therapy. So when a therapist asks what happened to you in the past, and a life coach might ask, okay, what is our next goal? I might ask you, where is your energy being wasted? Where is it going to things that no longer serve you? Where are you being blocked? What are your mental blocks telling you about you're not worthy, you don't know enough, all that kind of thing? Because if you don't feel worthy, you really can't co-create that dream with the universe. If there is some small internal belief in there that's telling you you don't know enough, the universe is not going to put that dream in your path. You are co-creating, and it's all energy based. So if the energy you're putting off is doubt, that's telling the universe you're not ready for that opportunity yet. Do you understand how that works? Because it's the law of attraction. Like attracts like. And so if you are constantly thinking that you're not worthy of this dream, maybe you are wanting to manifest money. A lot of people have money hangups that I'm not really worth $50,000 a year or whatever your dream might be. If you have that deep internal belief, the energy you're putting off is not, I am worthy of whatever the salary is that you're dreaming of. You're putting off the energy that, boy, I sure wish I had that because I don't, because I'm not worth it, right? And when you're putting that energy off, that's exactly what you are getting back. So that is where a manifesting coach can really help you if you are stuck. Because we'll take that on and we'll work on changing those internal beliefs. And that, in turn, changes all of your energy. So, what are some signs that you might need a manifesting coach? Again, if you have tried everything and you still feel stuck, that's probably a good sign that it's time to invest in yourself and find a partner you can trust to really push it to the next level. Maybe you are manifesting really small wins, but not your big goals. Again, you might need that extra support system to just push you over the edge to the big dreams that you didn't think were possible. And if you're doubting yourself or your worthiness, a coach can really help because we can pump you up and also give you those metaphysical insights from your guides and angels. If you could see yourself through the eyes of your spirit guides, oh my gosh, you would never doubt your worth ever. They love you unconditionally, and you need to love yourself that way as well. Another thing, if you get overwhelmed and distracted easily, having a manifesting coach can really help, because I have clients who tell me I wouldn't get anything done if I didn't get that check-in email from you to see how things are going, because life is busy and messy and we get distracted, and next thing we know, 3 months have passed by. That won't happen if you have a manifesting coach in your corner. And then sometimes we lose clarity on what we really want. This happens actually a lot. I've had clients who have come to me and said what they wanted to manifest was A, and yet what we end up manifesting is B, and they realize, I didn't really want A. And that is an amazing thing. I had a woman who thought that she wanted to manifest a move because that would bring her joy, right? If she could move, everything would be different. But the more we worked together, the more joy I started to see coming off of her. She was just thriving and she was happy, and that ended up changing her health issues. And those got better. And next thing she knew, she was like, I think that I don't need to move. I just needed to manifest joy in my life. And she did. So that is an amazing thing, to get that clarity on what you really want. And sometimes we can't figure that out on our own because we're so busy looking outward that we think something else is going to make us happy. But that happiness has to come from within. And manifesting coach can really help you get in touch with that energy and recognize that maybe it doesn't take moving to a new house, a new neighborhood, a new state. Maybe what it takes is you recognizing how amazing your life is and building up that gratitude and living in joy where you're attracting people who make you happy. And you don't need to move. It was you all along. You were the key. So anyway, I could talk about that forever, but let's move on. So I also made a little list of what you can gain from working with a manifesting coach. And I think the biggest one is identifying energy blocks or limiting beliefs. Because a lot of times when I start with a new client, they are quick to tell me all the things that are broken and they want me to fix it. But the reality is a lot of times nothing is broken. It's that you have a block in you that you have told yourself that this will never happen again. Therefore, you never take a risk, or something like that. Or you have these limiting beliefs that somebody else has told you and you have taken them in. Things like writers can never make a living. So you get yourself into another field that you're miserable in because what you really want to do, you have sold yourself this limiting belief that you can't do it. And so when I work with people like that, we are quick to recognize that it doesn't have to be all or nothing. Let's try. I have manifested so many books with people because it comes back to that limiting belief that I can't unless I have this much time. I can't unless we make up lots of I can't rules. And you know what? The secret, none of them are true. All right. And then also, when you're working with a manifesting coach, you suddenly have support to work through mindset shifts that can bring you amazing healing, encouragement, and again, joy. So I have a client who just went to a conference and things didn't go quite the way she expected at the beginning. And it could have been a meltdown. It could have been, oh my gosh, everything's ruined. I'm going home. Why did I think I could do this? But we'd been working a lot on positivity, on trusting that everything is unfolding for your highest good. And she had the most amazing mind shift because when things were going wrong, she kept saying, well, I must not have been supposed to meet them at this time. Well, I know everything will work out. And she was calm and she talked to somebody and they said, let me see if I can make some changes. And while she was gone, she just had this peace in her heart that everything is unfolding for my highest good. Whatever happens is going to be exactly what should have happened. And you know what? It all worked out. It ended up being a fantastic conference for her. And it did unfold exactly as it was supposed to. And this was 100% mindset shift from how she normally would have reacted to this kind of thing. And I really was so proud of her and inspired by how she handled herself through this stressful situation and kept that positive attitude because she got to witness the law of attraction happening. Because the more that she stayed calm, positive, and completely sure that everything was working out the way it was supposed to, it did. Because the universe is just matching our energy. So anyway, that was very inspiring to see. Also, I can give people tools that help raise their vibration and get them aligned. We talk about different metaphysical tools like tarot cards and oracle cards and pendulums and crystals and angels and spirit guides. And all of these tools can be a lifeline for you when you are struggling, when you hit a struggle moment. Remember, life is messy. Things are going to happen. Sadly, it's never just a straight line to your dream. It is an adventure. And when things are rocky, it's wonderful to have tools that you can reach out for and go, okay, I'm grounded again. Let's go, right? And yes, working with a manifesting coach can also give you that accountability. I told you about my my clients who are like, I would never get anything done. And that's okay. If that's the support you need, it is there. But when you invest in yourself, it really does. That's the first big shift that you'll notice, because when you invest in yourself, not only your money, but your time, all of a sudden you are the focus and you start noticing these things. You start putting yourself first. It changes that limiting belief that tells you you're not worthy to I'm worth it. It's an amazing shift the second you decide that you are worthy of an investment of your time and money. It really does change your vibration and get you aligned for so much success. And then finally, the big thing that people don't realize when they start working with a manifesting coach is that you come so far and so often you never notice because we're busy in our life. And as it unfolds, we move on to the next thing and we don't actually notice how far we've come. And yet, when I'm working with my clients, I'm always taking notes during our meetings. And every 6 months, I give them a little roundup of look at all the amazing things you did. And every single client is like, wow, I did do that. And it's really great to have that kind of reflection because, again, so often we don't take time for reflection. And to have somebody who is on your team who is pointing out the amazing things you've been doing, you know what that does? It raises your vibration into confidence, into hope, into anticipation of, oh my gosh, what is the next amazing thing I'm going to do? And it's magic. So that's another amazing thing that having someone in your corner while you're manifesting can really up your game. And then when you're ready for this kind of support, you're telling the universe that you are worth it, that it's going to be different this time, that you believe in your transformation. And that, my friends, is so transformative. As soon as you make that decision, of course, it's normal for you to go, oh my gosh, what am I doing? It's totally normal. I have a questionnaire when clients get started with me, and they always tell me, oh, it was so scary. But don't be scared because that is normal. Those nerves are normal because anytime we step out of our comfort zone, we feel that want to shrink. No, push. Your dreams are right outside of your comfort zone. So I would invite you, if you're listening and you want to get inspired, down in the show notes, I am going to put a link for success stories where I'm actually talking to some of my clients about the amazing things that they have been manifesting. And it's helpful when you listen to other people's stories, you recognize if it can happen for them, why not me? What if you fly, right? We always worry about what if I fail or what if I fall? No, turn it around. What if you fly? You can do it. I totally believe in you. I have seen so many women who transform everything. And if you're not ready to commit to manifesting coaching, there's other things you can try too. I have a manifesting retreat, 3-day live retreat with my friend, psychic medium and Reiki master, Francie Soido. Click that link in the show notes and check that out. The early bird pricing ends May 1st, but you could just take a weekend and invest in yourself and see how much transformation can happen in only 3 days. Then imagine how much could my life change in 6 months of not doing it alone. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm making myself excited, but please check it out. And if you're fired up and you're like, oh my gosh, the universe put this podcast in my path for a reason, please click that Q&A link that's down below. Let's meet on Zoom and talk about the ways that you are excited to change your life and see if it's a good fit. I have a couple of spots that are open right now, and I would love to work with you. So anyway, click that link. Let's get to know each other. And thanks again for listening. Thank you for believing in yourself. And my friends, if you feel stuck, please reach out, because that is not your true purpose in life, is to grow and learn, and you can do it and you're worth it. So check out all those links below. And again, if you have questions, that link is also down there for you too. I'm always happy to answer questions, and I love chatting with people who are ready, on the edge, ready to live their best life, because you deserve it.
Thanks for listening to the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast with Lisa Kessler. If you have questions or comments, or if you'd like to work with Lisa to manifest your dreams, you can connect with her through her website at metaphysicalmanifesting.net. That's also where you can claim your free weekly tarot reading and manifesting tips. Make sure you subscribe or follow the Metaphysical Manifesting Podcast on your favorite podcasting site so you never miss another episode. As Lisa likes to say, we can make magic when we bring the universe into the equation. Remember, you don't have to do it alone. If you'd like more information about Lisa, Metaphysical Manifestation Mentorship, or the Manifesting Magic Mastermind, visit her website at metaphysicalmanifesting.net.